The P-8A Poseidon is a U.S. Navy multi-mission maritime patrol and reconnaissance aircraft that conducts long-range anti-submarine warfare, ASW, anti-surface warfare, intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance, ISR. The P-8A Poseidon is the replacement aircraft for the P-3C Orion. The P-8A Poseidon, the U.S. Navy's maritime patrol aircraft, is capable of conducting wide-area, maritime and coastal operations, as well as search and rescue. Operating with a smaller crew, but providing greater global reach, greater payload capacity, higher operating altitude, open system architecture and significant growth potential, the P-8A provides better combat capability. With state-of-the-art technologies, developed specifically for Poseidon, such as synthetic aperture radar, electro and optical infrared sensor turrets, and enhanced acoustic capabilities, the aircraft performs both passive and active processing simultaneously. In addition to aircraft procurement, the Maritime Patrol and Reconnaissance Aircraft, MPR, Program Office, PMA 290, also focused on depot-level maintenance, which is currently underway at a U.S.-based airframe maintenance facility. In addition, training system infrastructure improvements are underway along with ongoing integration and delivery of additional pre-planned capability upgrades to the fleet, equipped with advanced radar, sensors and new air-to-air refueling capabilities. The P-8A is scheduled to receive periodic upgrades in the future to offset ASW threats. The P-8A Poseidon is responsive and can be operated with both traditional manned troops and evolving unmanned sensors, a multi-mission maritime patrol aircraft that excels in anti-submarine warfare, intelligence, reconnaissance, and search and rescue missions. The Poseidon can fly at altitudes in excess of 41,000 feet at speeds up to 490 knots. A shorter transit time is a plus when submarine search and rescue. Poseidon is also designed for low-altitude missions and is proven in supporting humanitarian missions as well as search and rescue. The Poseidon has two variants, the P-8I flown by the Indian Navy, and the P-8A Poseidon flown by the U.S. Navy, Royal Australian Air Force, and British Royal Air Force. Equipped with 7 sensors in 2008, Boeing selected L-3 Communications Westcam to supply the MX-20HD electro-optical and infrared EO/IR digital multispectral sensor tower for Poseidon. The MX-20HD can have up to 7 sensors, including infrared, CCD-TV, image amplifier, laser rangefinder, and laser illuminator. The aircraft has 2 CFM International CFM 56-7B27A high-bypass turbofan engines, rated at 120 knots each. The Poseidon Maritime Surveillance Radar is equipped with an APS-137D V5 Maritime Surveillance Radar and a Signal Intelligence SIGINT system developed by Raytheon. The system was designated N/APY-10 in 2006 and mounted on an enlarged nose fairing. The N/APY-10 radar has a synthetic aperture radar, SAR, mode capability for imaging, classification and identification of stationary vessels and small vessels for coastal and land surveillance. In addition, the radar also has high-resolution imaging, ISAR, for imaging, detection, classification, and tracking of surface-borne submarines and small fast-moving vessels in coastal waters. The U.S. Navy armed the P-8A with the development of the 54 Malawian Quachas torpedo that can be fired from high altitudes.